there's a mystery in the darkness, and it's like an internal trigger that we never really get to experience with the days and night cycle. And something happens internally over the course of about 10 days is that we start to release psychoactive brain chemicals naturally as we stay in the darkness. Nobody knows why this is. It's a mystery, but it's like a secret switch that you can press just by going into darkness. And little by little, very slowly, very gradually, very gently, very kindly, this brain state begins to change. We begin to have visions. We begin to connect to the unseen world. We begin to connect to our higher sense perceptions. We connect in a way that's truly just not possible in the light. This extended period where the brain slows down with the melatonin, and this hypnagogic, hypnopompic states, these extended dreamy states that the shamans go into, the meditators go into, all of the spiritual ascetics who take themselves away, this natural process begins to unfold. And it's just truly incredible that something so simple as turning off the lights and being in complete darkness can trigger this almost enlightenment button. That sounds grandiose. It sounds like larger than it is, but there's something in that. Underneath all of the pyramids, there is a cave, and the cave is the sacred place. When they find the sacred items, they're in the cave, not in the pyramid. And many people think that it's the cave that was the sacred place, and they build the pyramids on top. And that this was a place that the monks who had the time and the space could go, and they would be in the darkness. They would drink water and fast, and this thing would happen. Somewhere caught between meditation and psychedelics is met in this space. All of the benefits of meditation, this solitary space where we are truly with ourselves. There's nothing but ourselves in the darkness. But with pure meditation, sometimes we miss something. Sometimes it becomes dry. Somehow people get repressed, and not always, but often it happens. There's a dryness that comes. And at the other end, the psychedelic's almost too wet. Sometimes people get overwhelmed and lost, and there's too much information. But somewhere in the middle, this very gentle, slow, the only way you can bring it on is time and space and darkness. And that is a mystery. Who knows why? Just who knows? It's part of the unknown, and it's so magical just on its own. I think this idea that actually in the darkness, really important is safety for all healing. To be able to be in our rest and digest. Otherwise healing can't happen, because when we're in fight or flight, everything shuts down. And so safety is key and core to this being a womb and not a mystery. And this really is the art of holding space, listening, which is just such a joy to me, to be able to get to know people and their needs in the space, and to be able to craft the space to facilitate their self-healing. And that's how we come in as space holders into the darkness, is that we just nurture each individual so they feel safe enough. When they feel safe enough, we automatically self-heal. I think there's such an important part to this, really setting it up to be safe, completely safe.